I never grew up going to church. When I was at work one day, Chandler, he reached out to me and said, hey, why don't you come and check out City Life? As soon as I walked in, I was welcomed with hellos, high fives, handshakes, everything. I was just like, what is this?
So then we went to a Connect group and God really moved in our lives.
For me, it was just Jesus saying, you know what, there are people out there that care about you.
I had to actually come to the point where I say, you know what, I need to belong, even though I might feel scared to belong and I don't know if I can do this or not. But God kept pointing me saying, you know what, you just have to.
When our son Ethan was born, he had a disease which I have, which is called neurofibromatosis. As soon as I found out that news, the anger inside me just was raging. I was so mad at God. Right then, my faith was shattered, just shattered. When I was at church, I was back to square one. I just went in there, I sat, everybody would ask me how I was going. I put on the old fake, hey, fake smile, doing great. But inside, I was just a very angry person. And I remember one of the guys in the men's group saying, you know what, Jordan, it's okay to be angry at God. You can, he can take it. I remember I was laying Ethan down to bed and I just prayed over him, and I just prayed for myself, and I said, God, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight with you. And from that moment, I always hear people talking about just feeling God's grace. I felt that, and it was just the most commonest feeling in the entire world. I just go back to that moment knowing that He is with me, and He is fighting for me and my family.
We found out that Ethan had a tumor. It's a really large tumor that's about this big inside of him. We get a phone call that night from the doctor saying, we need to talk. We think your child might have cancer.
Instead of pushing away from God and the church, we ran to the church and God.
So we reached out to this couple, and this couple came to us. What do you need? How can we help? To get a group of people together to pray for us. So through the process of it, our son was cancer-free, which we were so excited about, and doing a serious happy dance about that. But we also knew that our story did not end there. Yeah. During the stress of kind of things, I was like, maybe I'll just push back a little bit and do a little less volunteering or doing a little less serving and stuff. Yeah. But in that moment, God's like, don't put your eyes completely on yourself and forget about everyone else out there, because there's still people that you need to reach and impact in your life.
So no matter what you're going through, I encourage you to reach out. We've reached out to Jesus, and in turn, Jesus has reached out back to us with the people from the church.
Even though in the midst of the mess that we're really in right now, God's provided us this church, the church family, the people that are involved, and we know that life is still better together.